Hi, and welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Lori, and this video is for everyone, especially for those of you who can't get down on a mat, whether it's age or injury related. If you sit for long periods of time at a desk, in a car, or on a long distance flight. Just by taking some time throughout the day, you can watch this video anytime, anywhere in the privacy of your own home, in your office, or while you're traveling. The stretching and deep breathing will keep your body flexible and your mind alert, and it only takes a few minutes to receive yoga's nourishing benefits. If you practice often, the rewards are great. You'll feel good and you'll age gracefully. So what are we waiting for? Let's begin. So I have my dining room chair. It doesn't have any arms on it, but if yours do, not to worry, you can still practice on that chair. And if you have a strap, this is a yoga belt, but you don't necessarily need a strap like this. You can have an old Terry Robes, belt. You can have a stretchy band that you get at the dollar store, or even an old dog leash. We're just going to do some resistance exercises, and this is going to be necessary to have during the practice. So let's sit down, and before we start, whether it is chair yoga or whether it's mat yoga, we always start with the breathing. It's an integral part of yoga. It's the bridge between the mind and the body. It's what differentiates yoga from any fitness program. In fact, this is not a fitness system. This is a healing system. So I want everyone to sit comfortably on the chair. Your back is nice and straight. Shoulders are relaxed back and down. The shoulders are over the hips. The knees are over the ankles. And your feet are about hip length apart, toes facing straight ahead. And unclench your teeth. We tend to put a lot of stress on our jaw and our facial muscles. Just relax them. So we're going to start with the complete breath. This is a really important breath that helps to relax and nourish your lungs. So we're going to work on the 3 chambers of our lungs, starting with the abdominal chamber, which is our belly. So on the inhale, we're going with our nostrils only. Our belly will rise, and then the thoracic chamber is where the rib cage opens up, and then onto the clavicular chamber, which is expanding your chest. So after you do that inhale, you're going to exhale through the nostrils and find that your exhale brings your navel back inwards, almost that you feel your navel can touch your spine. So inhale again, expanding your belly, expanding your rib cage, and expanding your chest. And on the exhale, bring everything back down. Now, I love the analogy of your belly is like an ocean, and your breath is a wave, and your chest is a shoreline. So every breath you take, think of a wave washing over the shore and going back into the ocean. And it's a beautiful, beautiful analogy. And this breathing technique, not only does it nourish your lungs, but it also calms your central nervous system, your heart, and it lowers your blood pressure. So just continue through the nostrils only, inhaling and exhaling. And we'll do it one more time. Inhale and let it go. And notice how you feel. This particular breath will really calm your nerves. If you're stressed out at work, or if you're freaking out on a flight, this is the breath that you should practice. It'll really calm you down and put you in a state of calmness and peace. So this is just one breathing technique, and now we're going to do another one that's going to actually recharge your batteries and bring fresh oxygen to your body. And this is called the breath of joy. There's 3 inhales to 1 exhale, and on the exhale we do the ha sounding breath, the lion's breath. Now there's also some arm and body movements in this. So the arms come forward, to the side, up, and down. And when you come down, even the head drops down. But if by chance you suffer from vertigo or glaucoma or high blood pressure, just come to this point. Don't bring your head down. All right, are you ready? Let's go. Last time. And I ha, and just shake it all out. Now, how do you feel? Totally different than the first breath. This one recharged your battery, and the other one calmed you down. Unbelievable. And believe it or not, there are over 100 breathing techniques in yoga, and we only did 2. Another thing that I would love to do with you today is we're going to work on our immune system. We want to awaken the thymus gland. The thymus gland is just above the sternum, which is here, and the thymus gland is in this area. And it stimulates your immune system. So if ever you feel like you have a respiratory issue, maybe you're coming down with a cold or a sore throat, all you have to do is thump your thymus. It's your happy point. And it's the heel of the bottom of your hand. And you go around and start thumping until you feel the vibration. And there you have it. You have totally awakened your immune system and also brought some energy flow to your body. Inhale, raise your right arm and your right leg, really stretch it out and exhale it down. Left arm, left leg, really feel that stretch and release. Right arm, left leg, feel that stretch again, a little mind game going on here. And now alternate on the opposite side, left arm, right leg. And our favorite, the full body stretch, stretch it back, really feel it. And then wrap your arms around the back of the chair, feeling that wonderful chest opening, heart opening, and then lift up into axial extension. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop, and shake it out. And next we're going to clasp our hands together and cradle our heads in our hands. Inhale, look up, slight arch in your back, chin is facing upwards and your elbows are pointing back. Then on the exhale, you're going to curl your back, rounding it, bringing your chin in towards your chest and your elbows are by your ears. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And this time, exhale all the way down. Come back up. Inhale. And we're going to do a lateral bend over to the right on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to inhale and we're going to twist to the right on the exhale. Then come back to center, inhale, and then exhale over to the left. Come back to center, inhaling, and then exhaling over to the right. Back to center, exhale over to the left. And back to center, and release your arms. Now we're going to work our beautiful necks. They actually have a lot to do during the day because they keep your 10-pound head upright all day long. So you can imagine why we feel so much tension and soreness in the neck area. So first what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the right, drop our chin down and draw a happy face, and then come over to the left. So you inhale up, exhale, rounding over to the opposite side. So you're drawing that happy face on the exhale, inhaling as you come up. Let's do it one more time on both sides and just feel how your tension in the neck just seems to disappear. One last neck exercise. We're going to bring our right ear to our right shoulder. Then we're going to wrap our right arm around our head. And it's just the hands that is going to sit gently on the ear. You're not pressing down with the arm. It's the weight of the arm that's increasing the stretch. And then you're going to bring your left arm out to the side and then flip the palm up. And on the inhale, come on up. And on the exhale, flip the palm down as you push down. So it's inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down and release. And let's go over to the other side. So it's left ear to left shoulder, left arm wraps around your head, and your hand just gently sits on your ear. Extend the right arm out to the side, flip the palm up, inhale, and flip the palm down, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Very nice. Now, raise your shoulders up and drop. Raise them up and touch your shoulder blades together, almost like you're holding a quarter between your shoulder blades. And drop. And then roll those shoulders back. And then do a little breaststroke, like you're swimming. And maybe the crawl. And maybe the back crawl. And look behind as you do this. And then the dolphin. And shake it out. Hands on your shoulders. We're going to lift them up and down. Lift them up and down. And now draw circles back. And then bring the elbows in. And release. Let's take a hold of our straps. Now I have a super long one. Not to worry, whatever strap you have works. So have it about 2 feet width with your hands. And we're going to inhale and bring the strap behind you as far back as it feels comfortable for you. Stay there. And we're going to pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring it back down. Now add a couple of inches on either side. And we're going to do this again. We're working our rotator cuff, so be gentle. If you don't feel that it feels right, don't do it, all right? Inhale and go back. Come forward and go back. Nice. So inhaling up and exhaling back. And then come all the way down. Add a few more inches on either side, making it as wide as you can. And we're going to inhale and see how far back we can go. Come back up. And then all the way back again. So you're inhaling and exhaling. And now come all the way up. And we're going to do a lateral bend over to the right. Come back to center. A lateral bend over to the left. Back to center. A twist to the right. Back to center. A twist to the left. Back to center. And that's it with the belt. We'll use it again for our legs later on in the practice. Let's stretch our arms out to the side. Feel that life force in you. Show a little resistance, okay? I don't want you just flopping. I want your arms to be nice and straight, as if someone is pulling your wrists on either side. Really feel that strength in your arms. And now flip your palms up, then down, make a fist, draw some circles going in one direction, then in the other direction. And now slowly float your arms up to the top. And then pretend you're pulling a rope. You're going to the side. And then you're coming forward. And then you're going down. And all the way back. And shake it out. And let's just move as if we're puppets and someone's holding the strings. This is a nice fluid motion. very organic. It feels so good just to move in every direction, maybe some snake arms. And just let it go. We're going to work our beautiful hands. First, we're going to rub them vigorously, feeling that heat. And then you're going to slowly just press into each palm. Pianists do this before a concert just to warm up their muscles in their hands. And that's what we're doing. Now I want you to rub in between the webbing. And you can just give a nice little massage in between each finger. And in there, just rub, rub, and let it go. Now we're going to tap each finger with our thumb. Shake it out. Pretend you're playing the piano. Maybe the drums. Maybe the castanets. Maybe the maracas. Maybe the saxophone or the trombone. How about the guitar or the violin? Even the cello. And lastly, the harp. Getting those fingers moving. And pretend you're flicking water off them. And the big thing is to really shake them. Shake them really well. All the way around. And let it go. Okay. Now, I want us to straddle our legs a little. And we're going to stir the pot. We're going to get a ladle and we're going to stir and stir and stir. And then in the other direction, around and around. And just feel your spine moving in several directions. It's loving this. You got that synovial fluid flowing throughout your entire body. And now what we're going to do is we're going to slide our hands down our legs, hinging at the hips. And we're going to come all the way down. Now remember, if you have vertigo or glaucoma or high blood pressure, just stay here. Otherwise, drop your head and just let it dangle. You can nod your head yes or no. You can hold on to your elbows and sway from side to side. You can place your palms down and maybe flip them over so the fingers are pointing in the opposite direction. It's a nice wrist stretch. And then bring one hand on one thigh, the other hand on the other, and with a flat back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, come on up. And notice how you feel. It doesn't get any better. So hands on your hip flexors, you're going to slide them. First you're going to hold them on your hip flexors, looking up with an arched back, and then slide them down your legs and curl your chin towards your chest. This is cow-cat stretch, one of the best stretches for your back. Calms your whole body. And in fact, leaning forward, it massages your internal organs. Whenever you don't feel great, cow-cat is the way to go. And now we're going to do a series known as sun salutations. This is great for your heart. It just gets it revving up, and it's a muscle that needs to work out as well. It gets that inner fire within you that's connected to the sun, and that just gives your whole body this energy that you need. And it's amazing how sitting in a chair you can get so worked up. So we start with our hands at heart center. We inhale, looking up, and exhale, come into cactus arms. Inhale, slightly forward. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise the right arm up, looking up at your hand, and then lower it down. Inhale, raise your left arm up, looking at the hand and lowering it down. A swoop of the arms as you draw the beautiful sun and hands back to heart center. We'll do it again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale it down. Another swoop of the arms and hands are back to heart center. Now we'll add things. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway in cobra. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale it down. A swoop of the arms, hands are on your elbows, and you're going to do a lateral bend over to the right, come back to center, a lateral bend over to the left, back to center, and hands back to heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale it down. A swoop of the arms. Your arms are an airplane now. You're going to go over to the right, back to center, over to the left, back to center, and hands back to heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale it down. Now a swoop of the arms as you bring them forward as if you're holding on to a beach ball and your toes are pointing upwards. You're slightly coming forward. And now drop the feet, bring the arms back up and hands to heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale it down. Another swoop, holding on to that beach ball. This time, toes are down, heels are up, and a slight pelvic tilt. Then come on up, hands back to heart. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale it down. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale it down. Swoop of the arms, hands are in prayer. Bring your right elbow to your left knee. Come back to center, left elbow to right knee. Back to center, and feel the beating of your heart. How do you feel? Now, if you need to rest after that, we can go into child's pose. And in child's pose, you come forward, hinging at the waist, have one hand on one knee, the other cross over onto the other knee, and then just drop your head and breathe. And that'll just relax you and bring your heartbeat down. And then slowly come on up. And we're going to take hold of our straps again and work our legs. So I've got the strap. I'm going to place it around the ball of my right foot, not the arch, the ball of the foot. And I'm holding on with some resistance. It's not just, I'm really putting some resistance in on this. And I'm sitting up nice and tall. I'm not leaning back in my chair. So I'm working my spine here too. So bring your toes in towards you so you feel that calf stretch. Feels really good. And you can do this before going out for a walk or when you come back from a long walk. It's just a really nice stretch for your calf muscle. And now we're going to work our hamstrings. You're going to bend your knee, stretch it out. Bend your knee, stretch it out. Last time, bend and stretch. Holding on now with your right hand, you're going to bring the leg over to the right. Extend the left arm out to the side. Pointing your thumb upwards, that just opens up your chest a little more. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can bring your hand back, bringing your body into a twist as you follow your hand with your eyes. And now following your hand with your eyes again, so you're working your eye muscles, you come back to center, flipping the grip. I'm going to cross over my body now, extend the right arm out to the side. And again, if I want more of a stretch, I'm going to turn my palm back and follow my hand with my eyes. and then return back to the center, and then guide your foot so that the ankle is resting on the knee, and we're now sitting up in pigeon. Pigeon is working our hips, our nice ball and socket that needs to be worked on. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit up nice and tall with a nice little pelvic tilt going on, and then I want you to reach forward and come back. So it's like you're giving and you're receiving. Giving and receiving. Last one. And stay here for a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Really feel that stretch in your hip area. And then come back, clasp your hands together, hold on to the kneecap. Then squeeze your knee in towards your body, and then look over your right shoulder. And then lower the knee down, bring the arms in cactus, extend that right leg out, and we're going to point and flex the foot as we slowly lower it towards the floor. And when it hits the floor, shake it out. And yoga's all about balance, so whatever we do on one side, we definitely have to do on the other. So take hold of your strap, place it on the ball of the left foot now, holding on with two hands, again showing resistance. Okay? And bring those toes in towards you, feeling that wonderful calf stretch. And now we'll work our hamstrings. Bending the knee, stretching it out, bending the knee, stretching it, bending it, and stretching it. Holding on with the left hand, you're going to bring the leg over to the left, extend the right arm out to the side. Now, if you feel you want more of a stretch, do a nice little twist as you follow your hand with your eyes. Remember that thumb is pointing upwards. And then come back following with your eyes. Holding on to the strap, you're flipping the grip now, you're holding on with the right side, you're crossing over the body and extending the arm to the left. And if you want to go further, just bring your back over to the left. And then come back to center. And again, guiding your ankle so that it's resting on the knee. Sitting up nice and tall. And maybe this time you just want to sit with your hand in your face in your hand, and this weight of your arm is pressing down and increasing that stretch in your hip. And it's quite easy to do, and you really feel it. And now clasp your hand together, bring that kneecap in, really feel that nice stretch going on. And then look over your left shoulder. And then lower the knee down. Arms are in cactus. Extend that left leg out. And again, we're just going to point and flex as we lower our foot to the ground and shake it out. And now let's prance a little bit with our legs, just prancing up and down. And then marching, bring the arms in on it. And now running as fast as you can. Get that heart going. And stop. Hold on to the side of your chair, bring your legs up. We're going to work our beautiful feet and our beautiful legs. Bring your arms out in front, and we're going to point, flex, curl, high five. Point, flex, curl, high five, point, flex, flex, curl, and high five. So now we're going to rotate our wrists and our ankles in one direction, and then the opposite direction. And then we're going to go from side to side, windshield wipering back and forth. And now touching the toes and the fingers, the heels and the wrists, and alternate now, back and forth, back and forth. It's like pigeon and penguin. And then paddle with your feet and your hands. And then the whole arm and the whole leg. And now leg arm crossovers. And now pretend you're riding a bicycle. Really get it going, guys. Keep it up. Whoa. And then shake it out in dead bug. Then rub your whole soles of your feet and your hands together. Come forward. A nice big X and an O, an X and an O, an X and an O. And shake it out. Hands on your shoulders. We're going to come all the way up, halfway, all the way up, all the way down. All the way up, halfway, down. Halfway, down. Halfway, all the way up, down. All the way up, halfway, up, halfway, down, all the way up, and shake it out. So now we're going to do the standing segment of the practice. We're going to bring our chairs out and slowly, holding the back of your chair, walk back as far as you can. Now, if this is too much of a stretch on your shoulders, you can bend your elbows. Otherwise, just have them nice and stretched out. Your knees are slightly bent, and just feel that amazing stretch in your back. And if you want to walk the dog, you can raise one heel and then the other. And then slowly walk back to the chair. Now we're going to come up on our tiptoes and back down on your heels and then up on your tiptoes. So we're rocking on our feet, up and down, up and down. You know, 25% of our bones are in our feet, and we need to work them. Keep the ankles nice and strong. Now we're going to come up, raise your arm up, and then on the exhale, bring the arm down and look down at your feet as you raise your heels. Do the other side now. Lift up, then come on down, and then the toes come on up. One more time, both sides. Looking up, then come down, look down. Up, come down, and look down. Very nice. Now you're going to extend your right arm and your right leg as far as you can stretch, and then exhale in. Inhale, left arm, right leg, and come back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to do the whole thing over again, only with a crunch. We're going to bring our elbows in to meet our knees. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And let's do the other side. It's left arm, right leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. And now we're going to do some squats. You're going to have your legs about the same distance apart as the back of the legs of the chair. And with a straight back, you're not going to be going down like this. You're going to be going down with a straight back. You're going to slowly come down and then come on up. So down, up, and now let's add the arms to it. Down, up. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, and this time come down, and we're going to stay down and bring our arms out in front, stretch them out, bring them in, stretch them out, bring them in, stretch them out, and come on up and shake it out. Maybe you want to just do a couple of little butt kicks, and that'll just soften the muscles in your quads that you just worked. And now we're going to start with Warrior One. You're going to hold on to the chair initially because the chair will help you square your hips, and you're going to bring your right foot forward and your left foot back so that the heel of the front foot is in alignment with the instep of the back foot. Now you're going to bend the forward knee, the back leg stays straight, and you look down so that your knee is over your ankle and your kneecap is in between the second and third toe. And when I look down, I can still see my big toe. So now you're in perfect alignment, back is nice and straight. We're going to go into cactus and then stretch our arms out to the side. And in humble warrior, we're going to come slightly forward and then lift up into victorious warrior in a victory V. And then bring the arms back, palms are facing each other in a lightning warrior. And then spiritual warrior. And shake it out. Now it's all about balance, so we're going to do the whole thing on the opposite side. So bring your left foot forward, your right foot back, and again, the heel of the front foot is in alignment with the instep of the back foot. Holding onto the chair, you feel that alignment for your hips. Bend that forward knee, making sure that the kneecap is in between the middle and second toe, and you can still see the big toe. So, arms are in cactus. Stretch them all out to the side, feeling that life force. And then come slightly forward in humble warrior, feeling that amazing stretch in your back leg. Then come on up into victory V. And then lightning warrior. And end in spiritual or blissful warrior. And shake it out. Now we're going to do the balancing warrior, which is warrior 3. And in this one, you might need your chair. And your chair really is a safety net for you. So if you need it, you can lean against it or you can hold on with one hand. So we're going to start as we did with warrior 1. We're going to bring our right foot forward, our left foot back, bending that forward knee. You're going to lift up the back leg, bring the arms out to the side, and then bring them straight ahead in front of you, palms facing each other. And this is our first balance pose. And release. Shake it out. And let's do the same thing on the opposite side. So it's the left foot forward, the right foot's back. Maybe leave a little space between you and the chair. That way you can come forward a little more. So we're going to come forward, lift that back foot up, extend the arms out to the side as if you're about to take off, like you're an airplane, and then bring the arms forward. And this is warrior 3, the balancing warrior. And let it go. Shake it out. And we're going to do one more balance posture, tree. And in tree, it's very important that we have the foundation pose known as Tadasana. In Tadasana, the feet are hip length apart. Your shoulders are relaxed back and down. And your palms just come to the sides. So they're facing inwards and the thumbs are facing forward. Knees are soft, they're not hyperextended. And your toes are pointing straight ahead. You don't have one out to the side. They're pointing straight ahead. Knees are soft. Hands come to the heart center. And now what you're going to do is you're going to shift all your weight over to the left side and then kickstand your right foot. If you feel you want to go a little further, you can slide the foot on the calf muscle, not on the knee. Or you can stay where you were. You can do whatever feels good for you. And now with the hands to heart center, your shoulders are back and down, your elbows are slightly up. You're going to press those palms together, which brings the masculine and feminine energy together. Your right side is your masculine energy, and your left side is your feminine energy. And there's a connection here when you press the palms together. And now maybe bring your fingers down, interlacing them, and just having the index fingers pointing up in Anjali Mudra. This gives you strength and vitality. And when you're ready, open up into a full and glorious tree. And this posture helps to balance the right and left hemisphere of your brain. Very important in yoga. And as we age, balancing gets more and more important in our life. And shake it out. And let's work on the opposite side. Okay, so hands are at heart center. Remember, get into your Tadasana stance. Shoulders are back and down and relaxed. Knees are soft, they're not hyperextended. And now you're going to shift all your weight over to the the right side, and kickstand your left foot. And then you're going to slide the foot along your calf muscle, pressing those palms together. Shoulders are back and down, elbows slightly lifted. You're going to press the palms together as you bring your hands up over your head into temple. Clasping your fingers together, except for those index fingers that point up. And then open up into a beautiful tree. And I'll count to 10, see if we can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, I didn't. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Shake it all out. And we'll go back onto our chairs. Okay, guys, we're back on our chairs. Let's bring our right knee in towards our chest on the inhale, and on the exhale, bow forward so that your head almost touches your knee, and then lower the leg down. And now extend the left knee up towards your chest and bring your head down and lower the leg. Place your hands on your hip flexors, and we're going to do some cow-cats. Inhale, nice arch in the back, elbows are behind you, and exhale, round your back, chin is in towards your chest, and just slide your hands down your knees. Let's do that again. Inhale, and exhale. And last time, inhale, and exhale. And just remember that when you're sitting for long periods of time, you need to move your back. Your back needs to move in several directions because you're only as young as your spine is flexible. So we have a nice little skit that we always do. It's north, south, east, west, twist, twist. And remember that whenever you're sitting for long periods of time, whether it's watching a movie or reading a book or even in your office or on a long distance trip, and you start feeling really stiff, just do the north, the south, the east, the west, and the twist, twist, and you're going to feel like you just had a beautiful massage. And now we're ready for the best part of the practice, which is Shavasana. Shavasana in Sanskrit means corpse pose, but there's more meaning to it than that. It's like a mini nap, a little meditation, or a rebirth to relax and calm your whole body down. And all you have to do is just be. While you're sitting in stillness, all your cells are being replenished, they're healing, they're repairing, and they're rejuvenating. And you just have to sit quietly and relax. And because this is your practice, you can do this for a minute, 5 minutes, up to 30 minutes. I leave it up to you. So right now, what I want everyone to do is sit comfortably. Shoulders are back and down. Knees are over your ankles. And your palms, they could either rest comfortably in your lap. If you want to receive energy from the universe, you can place your palms up. This is totally up to you. Close your eyes and unclench your teeth. If you place the tip of the tongue behind the upper ridge of the two front teeth, that's an energy point called fire point, and it helps to relax the muscles in your face and your jaw and your neck. Your breath is not controlled or forced, it's relaxed, and your body starts to feel like jello. All your muscles are totally, totally relaxed. And I want you to go inside now and listen to the beating of your hearts. And this is where I leave you until we meet again. Namaste.